The subject of Blue Sarasvati occasionally comes up, and I really do not know a lot about this. I have seen very few examples, and I have really only read of one reference to a Blue Sarasvati in Tibetan language. So on the HAR website, we actually have four unique images of paintings that have Blue Sarasvati. So we'll just look at those and just see what's going on. Now, the first painting, the central figure is Manjushri, one face, four arms, and it appears very much to be following a Nama Sangiti Tantra kind of model with this four arms. In the lower viewer's left, we have a white Siddha Aikavira. So white Manjushri coming out of the Siddha Aikavira Tantra. Now, at the lower right side, viewer's right side, we have this standing blue female figure, and it appears as though she has her hands at her heart in a Dharma teaching gesture, holding the stems of two Udpala flowers, so they could be lotus flowers, and the blossoms support a sword and a book. Okay, now this painting, although it's marked it's cataloged on the HAR website as being 19th century, it could very easily be first half of the 20th century, and I would tend to think that it probably is. And it is probably coming out of the works of Jamgong Mipam Rinpoche. So it's likely to be a revealed treasure or a pure vision teaching of Mipam. Secondly, we have actually a paper representation. It's an orange Manjushri riding on a white lion. Now this white lion is supposed to be blue, and he has one face, two arms, holding a sword and book. And slightly to his left side is seated in a squatting posture. There's a Blue Sarasvati. Now, this is coming out of the Rinjung Lentop of the Rinjung Lentop of the fourth Pension Lama, but it's coming out of the Rinjung Jatsa of Jonang Taranata. So we're looking at late 16th, early 17th century, when Taranata put together this compendium of meditation practices. And this particular form of Manjushri, found in the Rinjung Jatsa, is coming from the tradition of Padampa Sangye. Now, there's a number of different lineages, but it is coming from a series of teachers, Indian teachers, to Padampa Sangye, and then Padampa Sangye teaches it and disperses it within Tibet, within the Buddhist teachers of Western and sort of the Tsang province, Tibet. This is the only text I've found which actually describes a Blue Sarasvati. Now, the next image is modern. It's in the 21st century. I think it's around 2002 to 2005. And it is a Manjushri embracing a Blue Sarasvati while seated on a blue lion. This is a Mipam practice. This is coming out of Jamgong Mipam. Mipam was active up until the first decade of the 20th century. Now, the fourth image is the most important, really, because it's an actual masterwork. It's just a tremendous object. It's a textile, it's not a painting. So what we have is Manjushri seated on a blue lion. His hand gestures are a little unusual. He has the right hand across the knee, the left is at the heart, and he's holding the stems of Udpala flowers, supporting a sword and a book, which is very normal. But his posture is more akin to the Siddha Aikavira white Manjushri rather than the Padampa Sangye or others. Now, most important thing here is in the bottom right corner. lower right side, viewer's right side, we have this standing Blue Sarasvati. And with the right hand, she's holding the stem of a flower blossom with a sword above the flower. The left hand is actually holding a book to the heart. So that's a little bit different. And no, I don't know the textual source. We have two images here which appear to be revealed treasure or pure vision of the Nyingmas from the turn of the 20th century, 19th, 20th century. And then we have an actual tradition that's coming from Padampa Sangye that is well attested to, and we have texts for it. And then we have this textile, which is Chinese, coming out of most likely the Qianlong period, and a great, wonderful artwork. But we don't really know what the source is, because the Sarasvati is standing and the Manjushri is not following the Padampa Sangye. So is there another textual source, or is this an artist who is just sort of developing his own kind of style and idea of how the iconography should work? So that's Blue Sarasvati. No, there's not a lot of information. So press the like button. You can subscribe. You can also join HAR on Patreon and help support the work we do.